We decided to dress like this. We lost the bet. We paid up. Let's get to a little up-down fun, though. Get the guys behind us. Everybody behind us playing along. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Our first one. The Dallas Mavericks have high hopes for Luka Doncic, and so does Vegas. The Mavs' top pick is favored to win the NBA's Rookie of the Year, ahead of the #1 pick DeAndre Ayton and the 2nd overall pick Marvin Bagley III, according to BetOnline.ag. The 19-year-old hasn't even played here, obviously, at Summer League, though he won a title over in the EuroLeague. He was MVP over there. So are you guys up or down on Doncic being the Rookie of the Year favorite?
I think so, yeah.
Thumbs up, thumbs down, still behind us.
Oh, a lot of thumbs down in the crowd.
Lee, you agree with the
Speak for the crowd.
I'm only going down because we haven't seen him, and I have seen DeAndre Ayton, and I have seen guys like Kevin Knox, and I think that those guys have already shown that they're going to be good players, and they're going to be in the running. It's always going to be a challenge as well for a Euro guy to come over here and have an immediate impact and be Rookie of the Year. I think he's going to be a fantastic player, but until I see him play, I'm not ready to make him Rookie of the Year favorite.
Yeah, if it's not Doncic, it's probably going to be Ayton, just because he's going to be able to put up massive numbers. The guy has been the focus of trying to be stopped by Suns opponents out here at Summer League. That's not going to be the case when we get into the regular season. They're going to be focusing on Devin Booker. That being said, I'm up on Luka Doncic being the favorite because he's been playing against former NBA guys, playing with former NBA guys when he was playing over in Europe. Usually goes to the most ready, most experienced guy, and clearly to me, Doncic is that guy.
Yeah, I think he's going to have the ball in his hands more than any other rookie, or just as much as any other rookie. He's as polished as any other rookie. He's got the opportunity to get a lot of minutes as much as any other rookie. And he's got the aura. I like the fact that he hasn't played. You know, that's why he is up there, I think, in the odds.
Yeah.
Because he'd come down, there would be mistakes.
If he had been struggling here or something like that.
Of course. Right now, he's this unknown.
Yeah.
He's this foreign player, this god, this demigod right now.
All right, let's hear from you guys out there on Twitter, #TheStarters, thumbs up or thumbs down. Our next one. It's been a weird free agency period for the Houston Rockets. Despite signing Chris Paul to a 4-year max deal, they lost Trevor Ariza to the Suns on the first day of free agency, and then yesterday they lost Luka Doncic, who went back to the Clippers. And maybe Melo's coming. What's going on here? They haven't signed a Capella as well. Are you up or down on the Rockets' very weird offseason so far?
Yeah, at this point, I think you got to be down.
Down.
Look at these strong thumbs.
Okay, majority of people down. But Lee, you're up.
I'm up because they still got their first target, Chris Paul. They re-signed him. He didn't walk for nothing. Obviously, Mbamute and Ariza going is bad. And if Capella goes, then that's also bad. But they've still got a chance for Capella. I think if he comes back, overall, it's still going to be a success. And they're still obviously in the chance to get Carmelo Anthony. So I think it's still positive right now.
But everything is about Golden State. And they were sort of on the verge of not having enough guys who could play against Golden State already. And then you lose Ariza and Mbamute, who played against Golden State. And then
I'm trying to see. I can't quite see it. Yeah, right.
And then they only have 6 guys back who played against Golden State.
They ran about 7 though against the Warriors. So
exactly, but now they're only 6, including Capella at 5, and I assume they're going to have Capella back. And who's going to be the 7th?
Melo.
Well, and so do you feel as good as you did last year against the Warriors? I don't think you do.
Yeah.
I think the Rockets, if they're able to bring Melo in, would think they've upped their talent level still. And like Leah's saying, bringing back Chris Paul is huge. If they're able to bring back Capella, that kind of salvages things. But they just lost the switchiness. They lost the thing that people said, oh, this is maybe what is going to be the possibility for somebody to beat the Warriors, considering they were up 3-2. Going into Game 6, I just think it's a step backwards, and hopefully the Rockets are able to sort of right the ship for the way out of here.
Like this thing on my head, they're a top-heavy team.
Oh.
They have 6 returning guys who played against Golden State. CP3, Harden, Gordon, Tucker, Green, and probably Capella. Who's going to be the 7th guy? Melo? Okay, there's your 7. Maybe Michael Carter-Williams, RJ Hunter. I mean, they're just top heavy.
All right, final one here. Someone get Warren Legary on the phone. We got a great idea here from Jazz star Donovan Mitchell.
Where's Albert Hall?
Who wants to add a little more flavor to Summer League. On Sunday, Mitchell tweeted, there should definitely be a Summer League dunk contest. Eyes emoji, eyes emoji. The fans seem happy with
Put up your thumbs.
Up or down on the Summer League dunk contest. Yeah, this is a no-brainer, right?
No haters here.
Yeah.
No-brainer.
Who doesn't love dunks?
Who doesn't love dunks? They let us call a Summer
It's
League
sweaty,
game.
I know.
They will let people do things what they want out here. We've got some super athletic guys who aren't going to ever have a chance to be in the NBA dunk contest. They take 4 a year. Let everybody dunk who wants to.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, remember the last time they had the All-Star Weekend in Vegas, Gerald Green, he jumped over the Vegas blackjack table.
Oh, right.
We just get dressed up as showgirls again, and someone dunks over the 4 of us.
No, but the point is, you can actually experiment with the format of the dunk contest as well.
Good point.
So, you know, why not? Like, throw a few more guys in there, try some props, try without props, and see what works. You might find that ingredient that we've been missing the last few years.
Hey, props for that idea, man.
Hey.
Props.
Sweet. All right, we have to take another break. Let's hear from you guys on Twitter, #TheStars. I'm going to imagine everybody's up on a Summer League dunk contest. Good idea, Donovan Mitchell. Great idea. All right, when we come back, we're going to announce our all Vegas Summer League teams now that the preliminary round is done. There'll be some debating on this one. Don't go anywhere. First and second teams. Here's a look at our all Vegas first team. Our guards, Wade Baldwin the fourth with the Blazers, Josh Hart from the Lakers, Jetty Osman from the Cavs, John Collins from the Hawks, and DeAndre Ayton, the #1 overall pick from the Suns. As you notice there, a lot of those guys outside of Ayton, they've played before in the league. That makes sense.
Yeah, well, you see already from John Collins immediate growth and improvement from last season. The season ended in April for the Hawks. He's obviously been in the gym working on his game, knocking down those 3-pointers. He played one game and the Hawks were like, nah, you're done. That's all we need to see from you. So fantastic. I'm really excited for him coming into this season, especially with Trae Young there as well. There's some building blocks now for the Hawks.
And I should point out, we are just looking at the Vegas Summer League portion of this, though Collins having a great couple of games before getting here.
Yeah, but here
definitely
I'm talking
comes
about,
into play for sure.
Well, you mentioned that most of the guys on our first team are second-year players or third-year players, but DeAndre Ayton, to me, has proved why he is the #1 pick this year in the draft. He was getting double teams in the first half of his first Summer League game, which is impressive. He didn't get to show the full breadth of his skills, I don't think, just because the way Summer League is maybe isn't totally situated perfectly for a big man to flash his game, but he was still able to score efficiently, still able to hit the glass and do all the things you want to see a big man do besides scoring. We'll see him do more than just catch lobs and get offensive rebounds come season time.
Primarily, what comprises Summer League are guys vying for their jobs, not the stars like DeAndre Ayton. So that's why Wade Baldwin on here is important to me, because I think he earned his contract here. His contract gets guaranteed over the next 10 days or so. The way he played on both ends of the floor was like he was playing for his livelihood. And I thought he fought, you know, after being a first-round pick in 2016, he fought on both ends. He was yapping when we were calling that game today. Defensively,
fiery guy for sure.
And he's a real athlete, a true athlete. It was fun to watch him play.
Let's take a look at our all Vegas second team. And this is tough to do because there's a lot of guys we're leaving off these lists, but we have as our guards Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He came on the starters last night. Trayvon Blewett with the Pelicans. Kevin Knox with the Knicks has had some monster games here. Troy Brown Jr. from the Wizards, and our other forward, Carter Jr. there with the Bulls. We talked about him a little bit earlier. I'll start with Shai. He has shown an ability to get by anyone put in front of him. He can blow by absolutely anyone. He's very confident at it, and what I like is he can finish around the rim. He's had some crafty finishes, slick finishes, but he showed off at times a little pull-up jumper as well. Not getting all the way in there, pulling up around the free throw line and knocking it down. He's improved each game here for sure at Summer League. He's averaging 25 and 3. He's got 6 steals and 3 blocks. That's the Clippers are very happy, I would imagine, with this pick right now.
Some people are labeling him the best point guard in the draft when you consider Doncic is there and Trae Young as well. So he's shown that this was a good pick by the Clippers, I think, and they're going to like him going forward.
And he's a real big point guard too. And I like how we put Trayvon Blewett out there with the Pelicans, because seemingly the Pelicans are always looking for a shooter.
Definitely.
Each and every year to play around Anthony Davis. They've got Nikola Mirotic there, and if Trayvon Blewett can shoot anywhere close to the percentage that he shot out here, he's going to play a lot.
Yeah, it's a team that was very deep into the salary cap. That's part of the reason DeMarcus Cousins wasn't a huge target for them. So if they're able to get any sort of contribution from guys on small contracts, that really helps them out in the future.
So that's who we have on our all Vegas first and second league Summer League teams. Right now, I mean, there's a lot of basketball still to be played, but let's hear from you guys. Who should have been included in one of those two teams? Let us know at #TheStarters. We've got one more break. That's it. And when we return, the very solid play from a very solid showgirl. Back with the starters. We're almost done here at Vegas. The starter season is nearly complete, but we got time for our final very solid play.
And it is a beauty. It was from the game we called today between the Blazers and the Spurs. And it's Trey, not Kirby, it's McKinney Jones with a boomerang too. You know I love a boomerang to finish. Not just a boomerang, a beautiful three-point swish bomb as well. Here it is again. Drops it off, goes back and gets it, turns around, knocks it in. That's what I call a very solid play.
Very solid.
It must be the last show of the season because Lee Ellis is excited. It's time for the play of the day. We showed you some great highlights, some great dunks throughout all these games. Well, let's sneak you one pass here. George Niang, the touchdown.
Just give it a little tap, tap, taparoo.
We're yinging, we're George Nianging with that pass.
I love it.
Great stuff right there. Now it's time for a little different thing we'd like to squeeze in here. The Celtics' Gordon Hayward and his wife Robin have 2 daughters. Here they're revealing the gender of their 3rd child, and Gordon was very excited.
Say, Daddy, can you help me?
Help me.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Whoa! It's a girl!
Is Daddy happy?
Daddy's always happy.
So good.
He's always happy.
All right, the tournament portion of Summer League starts on Wednesday. Go to NBA.com to check out the bracket and the games. That's it for us. Thanks so much to the fans. Thanks to everyone in the truck, everyone here on set for making, well, this magic happen. We'll have a drop-off podcast for you guys on Friday, so check our iTunes feed.
All right, thank you so much for joining us, folks. And remember, this stays in Vegas.
Yeah, this is right here. Embrace the summer, people.